world middleweight titles. The other side, it says box. It's a full house, 35,000 people in the Russian Olympic Stadium here at Moscow, and we're expecting the American troops in just a moment.
From the United States, Richard Hill.
Richard Gator Hill. Now, I understand that he has another nickname here in Russia, which we'll get to in just a few minutes, but no question, the people here, not only the people in the boxing profession, kickboxing profession, but also the fans, they know Richard Hill. They know what he is all about. They know his 29-4-2 record. This is going to be a great fight.
He's a great kid, too. I mean, he's in University of Miami. He's just graduating, starting his internship. He's going to be a medical doctor.
Hails out of Gainesville, Florida. You talk about Karate International Council of Kickboxing. From the United States to Moscow. Weight title about to begin. And boy, I will tell you, the Russians know how to put on a show. Besides,
we've seen him before, we've heard about him, and this is the rematch, and we're looking for some great action.
Round one underway.
Vadim starts it with the left roundhouse kick. Richard taps him back with a left roundhouse kick. Front leg roundhouse kicks are usually what the fighters will start with.
Is there anything that our American viewing audience should watch for out of the Russian fighter? Do they consistently do anything different than what we're used to seeing?
Well, actually, you know, it's indicative of the European fighters. What we're looking for are the kicking abilities. We understand, and we've seen Vadim before, but really what we're looking for is this tremendous speed in the kicking techniques that they use. Vadim drops with a slip at the moment. The referee will get him started, clean the gloves, and face off both fighters again. But again, what I'm talking about is what you will be seeing, the spinning kick, side kicks, great kicking combinations. Vadim is well matched against Richard Hill. Richard is a great kicker.
This middleweight title is scheduled for 12 rounds, so the first round or two, I would expect both of these fighters to kind of see what the other one's made of. Although they have been in the ring before, that might not be necessary.
Well, I think they're going to see whether they both trained and are ready to go for this. We know that Richard has, we know that Vadim has. There's one of those spinning heel kicks that we talk about. You'll see a spinning heel kick with the leg straight. You'll also see what is called a spinning back kick when the leg is folded and shot right into the midsection. Spinning back kick is really the effective kick. The spinning heel kick really sets your opponent off, kind of forces him to change his timing a little bit.
In our first match last week, we saw the ladies, and they kind of got away from the rules that had been agreed upon of keeping the kicks high and not using a lot of leg kicks. Looked like they got the message across to these two guys.
Oh, there's no question about it. There was definitely some conversation between the judges and the referee, and everything was put on the line. This is the major event of the entire year here in Moscow.
And as we said before, the house is full. 35,000 fans in the Russian Olympic Stadium, and they came here to see Vadim Ukranskev and Richard Hill fight it out for the Kick World Middleweight title.
Not only is the house full, but it's rocking. There's a lot of dancing going on in between the rounds. The fans are screaming. They're beating on the seats. You're going to hear this all the way through. They really get wound up, and it is really exciting.
There's no question about it.
There's one of those spinning heel kicks. Backs Richard up against the ropes. There's no contact on it. Richard closes and works on the midsection.
Boy, that one came out of the South 40. There's the end of round one. As are these fighters. Round three about to begin from the Russian Olympic Stadium in Moscow.
Richard comes out with a side kick and follows with a roundhouse kick, mostly using those kicks to keep Vadim backing up. Vadim looking for a right timing and action to get to the inside. Richard hitting strong with a midsection kick. Richard up against the ropes. Vadim closing and using his hands very appropriately. Moving to the high, moving to the low. He's working the body and working the head. Richard steps to the outside and tries to return a roundhouse kick.
Both fighters slugging it out here in round three.
I think the enjoyment of everything that we've seen is not only the great fighting and action that we've looked for here, but, you know, the pre-events and everything that we've seen coming here. You were here a little bit earlier, and there were some great things that went on.
Got here about a week before you, Frank, and helped participate in the planting of a tree on the Russian White House lawn.
I think that was amazing.
Now, the best part about it is it's a tree that was a descendant of a tree that shaded George Washington's Revolutionary headquarters. White Plains, New York. It was planted with the Russian vice president as part of their celebration of peace.
And he goes down. He's dropped. Richard drops him with an overhand. He's going to take a standing 8 as Vadim backs up to the neutral corner.
All his attention on that referee. He doesn't want to be called out on an 8.
I don't think he believed he even got hit that hard. He's going to come back strong. He's going to have to force himself to stay in there and work hard. He's going to have to stay to the inside. Richard can fight well close in, but Richard can fight with those legs on the outside, too. And good combinations. Look at this.
There's plenty of time left in this round, too, for Richard Hill to take him down.
Vadim's coming back a lot. Oh, another strong hit.
He wants no more of that.
No question, Richard's trying to take him out in the early rounds. Another standing 8.
Under the rules of the Karate International Council of Kickboxing on this international match, how many of those does he get?
One more, and this fight is over.
We're back to action in round 3.
Richard just kind of knocked it off and said, okay, no big deal. Richard said, I'm going to get you.
That would have connected. They'd have both been laying in a pile.
He jabs, and with that, that left, he hits him.
Well, strap yourself down. Round 12, the final round of this middleweight title action is underway in Moscow, Russia.
It has been nonstop action, round by round, unbelievable. And it's a marginal decision at best. This is in the hands of the judges. That is for certain. I have Richard ahead, but this round, who knows?
Two well-trained, well-picked fighters from two sides of the world. Vadim Krantchev, with a record of 31-4-0, taking on the current champion of the Karate International Council of Kickboxing, Richard the Gator Hill, with a record of 29-4-2. It all comes down to about the next minute and a half.
Tremendous champion and a tremendous challenger. No question about it. This has been a lot of action. The kicking techniques have been tremendous. They've been powerful, and they've been fast.
And we've seen Vadim go down with a good punch. He got stung early on, and he just keeps coming on back.
And the Gator's got a cut under his eye. I mean, again,
early in the fight.
Stung.
Yeah, no question. Less than a minute to go.
Warning for headbutt. Vadim comes back to the midsection. Starting out with that side kick, trying to get to the inside, looking for an opening. Richard using those jabs on the right, backing his way up to the rope, fighting off. Vadim pressuring. He is the aggressor. He's trying to come after Richard, but Richard has been the defender, and he's been able to move and weave and control the center of the ring.
Referee cautions him on holding. Neither one of these fighters can be confident on points. They're going to have to fight to win this match, and it's going to have to be in the next few seconds.
It's all down to the end.
A marvelous venue here, the Russian Olympic Stadium in Moscow. I've said it before, more than 35,000 fans on hand, and they came here to see a fight, and they got their money's worth.
Well, I'll tell you, what amazes me is as you look into the balconies and how jam-packed this arena is, it's amazing to me. It is amazing. Vadim took another standing 8, and that could have made the difference in the end of the fight. There's no question about it, and we'll find out soon.
You mentioned these fans. In Moscow, Russia, it's all come down to this moment. Richard Hill, Vadim Krantchev, and your decision goes to Richard Hill. As you can see, the spirit of friendship already here. His fans have brought him flowers. And now with an interview with the winner, here's Frank Babcock.
Here with the winner, after the fight, in the dressing room. Richard, what were your impressions of the fight? Did it go the way you wanted it to?
Yes, it went the way, pretty much exactly the way I wanted to in the first few rounds. I wanted to establish my cross and my hook. The only thing that did not fall into play was my right hook. He was able to hold my right hook down, which I think prevented me from finishing him off. Several times I did land a good straight left cross, but I couldn't follow up with the right hook, especially on the inside, which we planned on. I studied the films from the last fight and saw he's very susceptible for the right hook, but unfortunately the referee let him hold my out the inside, and the referee did not allow us to fight on the inside, so I think that prevented me from finishing him off in the early rounds.